there everyone, I'm Vickie Howell, founder and stitcher-in-chief of YarnYAY. We deliver little bits of yarny goodness right to your home. And it is that time where we talk about our next box. It's the March unboxing. So every year, we just got out of the snowpocalypse here in Texas, and we're just recovering when we're ready to do what we do best, which is spring. So spring break is always at the same time every year because it coordinates with our South by Southwest festival, which is like our city's like gig, right? It's a little bit different this year. It'll be virtual, but that doesn't mean that we're not all in the spring break mindset. So that's going down to Lady Bird Lake, paddle boarding, canoeing, just getting out there, living our best spring break life. So that is the theme of this month's box. All right, so I'm really excited. So every month you get a little aqua box delivered to your house. And this month, we're doing something that we've never done before. We are doing a one-time only YarnYAY branded yarn. We've never done this before. This is our own brand. We teamed up with our friends over at Earth who manufacture beautiful yarn, and they have a great story. Please take time to check them out as well, to create our own spring break yarn. So you'll get one of two colors. It'll be a surprise, either paddleboard or pink ladies. But get this. Normally, we do taster sizes. I want you to give it a try, and then if you fall in love with it, like we hope that you will, you'll go and buy more yarn at your local yarn shop. But since this is just a one-off, we're giving you 440 yards. It's like $22 hank. You're getting it in this box. The boxes are $35 flat rate, and you get all these goodies. It's pretty amazing. So you'll get one of these beautiful, beautiful hand-dyed yarns. And then you'll have the choice of making, staying in theme, a crocheted or a knit infinity scarf using the wave stitch. To stay in theme, because why not? So you'll have the opportunity to make one or both of these, and you can wear them just hanging like this. I don't want to catch my mic, but you could wrap it around a couple times. It's seamed, so if you didn't want it to be infinity at all, you could just leave it hanging and do fringe. Totally up to you. Or there'll be another option. I've also written into the pattern, and Becky Joyner is the one who designed the crochet. I designed the knit. We've written into the patterns that you can also bypass completely the infinity scarf and make a wrap using the wave stitch. We will be releasing a very limited amount of additional hanks of these yarn after we've done the shipping, the big shipment for these boxes, so that you know what color that you have, that you get. So if you want to buy an additional hank or two to make the wrap, you'll know which one to get, or you might want to get the opposite and stripe them together because they're happy. So that is the scoop on the yarn. So once again, YarnYAY special, put up one-time only spring break yarn, hand dyed in colors pink ladies or paddleboard. And if you get a color that maybe isn't the one that you hoped for, we have a buy sell trade group. You just do the tradesies, no problem. All right, next up, while you're out there on your paddleboard, you might want to bring a bag with you that it won't be bothered by a little splish splash once in a while. You'll be getting a Tyvek YarnYAY all-purpose tote that, of course, coordinates with both yarns. And then lastly, I teamed up with this great company that I just happened to find called Big Blue Mama. They are Canadian-based, woman-owned, and they also employ over 350 women in Africa. They carry all kinds of different products, baskets, and laser-printed trinkets. But they have put together for us the tool that you never knew that you needed, and you totally do. Okay, well, first of all, adorable tag. And they even added a surfboard to stick with our sort of spring break waves theme. So lovely. But this is a tag that you put on your project bag, and it tells you how much yarn you need to make a hat, scarf, sock, shawl, baby blanket, adult sweater, Afghan, depending on which weight yarn you have. So if you're at, your local yarn store, or even if you're just sitting at the computer and don't want to look any further, you're like, oh, I love that yarn. How much do I need to make this pair of socks? Or whatever, right there at your fingertips. So super excited about that, plus VW Bus. I grew up in Southern California, so this just feels like home to me. So that is that. We have a whole spring break waves theme for you this March. We're just thinking, we're focusing on positive and bright, and maybe there'll be a future of vacations again soon. So that's where our hearts are. All right, so for these projects, I believe you need a size G crochet hook and a 3.75 millimeter 5 set of knitting needles. We have full sets of crochet hooks, my Vickie Howell crochet hooks, and then interchangeable circulars if you want to deep dive and always have everything that you need. Or you can, of course, go to your local yarn store and get the exact size that you want. We don't have individuals yet, although they're coming soon. The other thing I wanted to just clue you in on, a little tidbit, we are starting, for those of you that are allergic to wool, we've heard you that you would love to have your own box. We're not going to start a whole new subscription, but we have committed this year to having a wool-free summer. So we are going to be exploring some amazing yarns that are hand-dyed but made with things like tencel and silk and linen. So look for that for the months of June, July, August. And in May, it's our 3rd anniversary, and we always do you right for our anniversaries. Lastly, if you are going on a road trip or any form of spring break trip and you need a bag, we have loads of different bags, but we have this great weekender project bag in our Fella Q line that we teamed up with Della Q for. So you can find all of this at YarnYAY.com. I'm so excited to sort of catch some waves with you and stitch. Let's stitch our spring break. All right, bye.